Hello everyone, my name is DanielDTX and welcome back to a new video and welcome back to DTX Talks. Whether you're listening to on YouTube or Spotify, hope you're doing great. In today's DTX Talks, I want to talk about something that I am returning to, which is streaming. So I have been streaming for many years. I started streaming back in I would say 2018, 19. I think 18 is the most correct answer, even though might have started in 2017 in the end of it. But that doesn't matter. I think it was 18. Let's just say it is 18, okay? Um, and I've loved doing that because I had like variations of what I've been doing. Most of the time, has been two major parts. It's been GTA RP, 5M, and then it's been Valorant. Or before I, went all the way into Valorant, it was CS. Now I'm returning to streaming. They'll be on Twitch. I might do like both Twitch and YouTube sometimes here and there, but the main priority will be on Twitch. So please check my Twitch out at twitch.tv/DanielDTX. Shocker, that is the same name as everything else. But yeah, I did a test stream and everything went smooth. Just small things that is need to be added. Gonna do some emotes and all that, and everything is custom made, and that's the beauty of this time around me doing the streaming is now I have everything customized, right? I have customized logos and emotes and uh, every graphic things. It's not perfect. It is not the greatest. It's not the most professional, but it is my style and the way I like it. And to be honest with you, I like it, and you know what? That's good enough for me. So I hope you like it. If you don't, then I would take constructive feedback. Don't worry about that. I'm not gonna be a denialist and listening to other takes, because it's always good to get the positives and the negatives and people's opinions. It's just a cool thing to connect in a way. And then we'll see if I do some changes. If it's very necessary, I will take a look into it. But yeah, that's the first time for that I'm actually having everything customized, because now I enjoy doing YouTube, and I enjoy doing like the podcast. I have the series and I have the videos every single day. Things are going into a direction where I'm happy. I'm content with where I am, and I've had bad days. Don't worry about it. Like, I have had bad days during this, and still continued, and still pushed myself into doing what I said to myself that I was gonna do, and do something that makes me happy, and do something that makes me feel content, and makes me feel like I'm actually here to do something I want to do, and that can push me forward in a positive realm, per se. So, that's a complicated way to say it, but that's the reality of it. But yeah, streaming. I'm happy to be back to that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna try my best to keep it as simple as possible, without any plan. that's, that's my role on to do it. It's gonna be gaming. That's just the main course of the meal. I might even play some games that will never be on YouTube. Who knows? Like, that's the thing. Stream. I'm not doing YouTube, right? There's like a good uh kind of a break, but at the same time, I'm still, talking and doing things that I'm normally doing on YouTube. So it's gonna be a huge difference, and it's gonna be fun to kind of adapt into the streaming life again, and to see where it goes. I do not have any like big goals other than having fun with it, and uh, just gaming and do all the things that I normally do. Being myself and see where the journey goes. But I will also try to have some variations on stuff I'm doing. So there might be some video watching while I'm eating food, for example, or it might be driving streams. It may vary a little bit, and that's what I'm trying to say out loud as well. Like I'm gonna do me. That's as basic as that is. I'm gonna do me, and I think that can really show in the videos, or I mean the streams. Here I am talking about the videos on YouTube and all that, and reality is that I'm doing streaming, which is live. Okay. Let's talk about some previous experiences on the streaming world with DanielDTX. I have been doing GTRP for I think I started in 2018. And then quit in 2024. Even though I had a room between 2022 and 24 which I didn't do any RP. But anyway, um I have done I think 5 or 6 servers, so it hasn't been many. But that's the thing. When I've been doing RP, I've been staying on like one server at a time, and not switching, and been trying to you know um, learning new characters. Been doing police, been doing even EMS. I've been doing Crim. I've been doing civilized, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it, and I've always had like doing it on a stream, and I always had it on English, not Norwegian. I've never been in a Norwegian server. I think I was in one in for like 2 minutes, maybe. Like long time ago. But I kind of want to do RP again. I kind of want to see if I find a server that I can stay on for a long time, like I always do. That I can be like, chilling at and having a good time and see what characters I'm gonna make. Don't know yet. But in the same time, I'm not gonna make that as a permanent game or permanent position for either the videos or the streams, because I will have the main course of the meal to be Valorant. That's kind of the main game, the main content on Twitch. So you'll see more of the, other than just the shorts on YouTube. If you wanna see me watch playing, Valorant, then feel free to tune into my stream now and then. But yeah, other than that, um, it's about to having the fun and having the joy of like seeing where the journey goes, but also to challenge myself with different types of things that I want to do, but I just think I can do that later. It doesn't matter. Bro, I wanna live, I wanna have fun, I wanna do things that makes me happy and RP and it's one of those things that I quit in 2024 because I was on a server that I loved playing on. Not gonna name drop any servers at all. But it was time for me to move on because the time zones were a very hard thing for to stay consistent on per se. Because yes, I will be consistent on the servers, but I will not have it every single day. Push myself to do too much of it because I've been burned out on RB. Not because I'm doing fantastically great work or talking every time and being popular. No, no, no. I'm getting burned out because one, I'm going on RP because I want to play RP, but it just turns out to be 2 hours of dead time. Yes, that may still happen. Okay, let's be realistic about it. But in the same time, it's also those moments where there's nothing to do. There's nothing to like. There's this, if you're gonna be on a crim, you rely on there being police on, right? Um, and yeah, that this is how it is. There's certain aspects that I'm looking for. Obviously, series RP, but also a place where there's active members and active on like different roles, such as police, EMS, mechanic, you name it, right? So it's about finding the right server, but also finding the right time zone and finding the right, like, circumstances. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for a server just because I'm looking for a server. I'm looking for a server because I'm looking for a serious RP, but also not too grindy. But you know, you get me. I think. I hope. If you don't, please do let me know. I'll try my best to explain. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, RP. One of the things that I want to go back to. Don't know when. Don't know where. Don't know how. But one day it will be back, um and I might do some YouTube on that, and like, from the stream highlights and some shorts, but that will be the one of the things I'm doing on stream, you know Alrighty, let's talk about Valorant streaming. Valorant is the game that I'm playing every single day, basically. Trying to have some chill breaks here and there, but it's very fun. I have it, I enjoy it a little. But the only problem is when people getting toxic, it gets annoying, and when people being dumbasses, let's just face it. It is not very fun to be in the lobbies and be in the games and trying to rank up and try to have a good time. Um, so I'm gonna show you who I really am when streaming Valorant. You will see me emotional. I'll let you know about that. Because I can rage. Oh, trust me, brother. I can rage. I can be angry. I can all that. I'm trying not to um too much because I know they're rage baiting or they're being dumbasses for just for being dumbasses, um just being annoying for no reason, just to be annoying for no reason. And so that is gonna be a thing that I'm not gonna be able to escape. So I'm gonna try to ignore them. I've tried sometimes, but it doesn't work all the time. It's okay, let me just say it like that. Whew. Um, I am a yapper, so yapping will be a main course of the meal on both YouTube and on Twitch and everything. Uh, yeah. The thing about everything combined is that I'm gonna make a place where I can be showing myself more. Well, that sounds wrong, but I'm gonna show more of me, more of what I can provide as content. Like I'm doing with YouTube. I'm happy I started with YouTube because I'm a yapper and I like playing games and I like to do all that. And having just a platform where I can just be me and be happy and be content with, and just do whatever I want. It's a great privilege. Um, but yeah, trust me, it will be different content than just you know RP or Valorant or whatever. I'm gonna try at least to have a variation on it. And then, again, even some games that have never been on YouTube, never will be on YouTube. Some exclusive games or things that I'm doing. So, really hope you stop by my Twitch whenever I go live. Don't know when I will start like more permanently, I'm not gonna be a full timer like I'm on YouTube, because on YouTube I'm uploading every day. I'm full timing in this. Streaming will be often, but it will not be every single day. I don't have any specific schedule either. When I go live, I go live. When I end the stream, I end the stream. And whatever I do is whatever I do. Not gonna have any plans when I go live. If I want to go live, that's what I'm gonna do. And if I want to play Valorant all day, that's what I'm gonna do. So you stop by my streams if you want to check it out. Feel free to follow. It is free. And that's the only place you can follow me on, basically, other than Spotify, and subscribe on YouTube. That's the only thing. I don't know why I mentioned all that. I think you already know about that, but I'm telling you anyway because I can, because I want to. Okay. Alrighty. That has basically been the subjects of today's podcast episode. Not always I'm gonna have like big deep talks about everything, and how things, outside of everything, and yada yada yada. Today was basically just a little promotional video that I'm talking about things that is coming to a point where I am happy to share, what I'm gonna do next and what is gonna happen, and stuff like that. Oh, I hope you enjoyed today's podcast, and I hope I see you in the comments in my Twitch streams. And I hope you're having a fantastic day, or morning, or night, or whatever it is for you. And I hope I see you in the next video, whatever that is. Take care. Bye bye.